After launching attacks on Yemen, Donald Trump has issued a final warning to Iran. Sources say the U.S. could make a major decision about Iran within the next 24 hours. But amid this escalation, Trump has received some bad news that's raising questions about a new war in America. The weapon Trump planned to use against Iran has sparked chaos across the U.S. These strikes targeted Israel's enemies, but the bombs dropped were proudly made in America. The explosions left Hamas, Hezbollah, and the Houthi rebels shaken to their core. Tons of precision-guided munitions hit their targets, with minute-by-minute reports streaming into control rooms from Israel to the U.S. Donald Trump keeps replaying the footage of these blasts on his screen. But these attacks have put America's Yemen policy under scrutiny. Trump might feel a rush watching the destruction, but a media report has spiked his stress levels. U.S. outlets are buzzing with stories claiming that despite the bombings, America is failing in Yemen. From Gaza to Beirut to Syria, and now Yemen. Every bomb that drops creates a bigger bang, forcing the U.S. to rethink its strategy. Reports say the U.S. has already spent $2 billion on bombs in Yemen over the past 3 weeks. Within a month, the cost of this war could hit $1 billion, about 85 billion rupees in Indian terms. The question is Yemen proving too tough for America? Have the Houthi rebels, amidst relentless strikes, pushed the U.S. and Israel onto the back foot? In its biggest assault on Yemen, America deployed the B-2 stealth bomber, signaling it'll go to any length to protect Israel. But that commitment is costing the U.S. dearly. On March 17th, the U.S. bombed 30 targets in Yemen. On March 24th, it took out more Houthi strongholds. And the campaign has rolled into April 2025. U.S. fighter jets have been launching non-stop from the aircraft carrier USS Crewman. This is nothing short of all-out war, with America deploying its full battle group. Thousands of troops are committed to a single operation. Navy Secretary John Fallon admitted the U.S. forces are grappling with a severe weapons shortage. If a showdown with China erupts in Taiwan, America could find itself in deep trouble. In 15 months of fighting, the U.S. has burned through more weapons than it has in such a short span since World War II. Why? Because the Houthis keep hammering U.S. and Israel-linked ships in the Red Sea and Gulf of Aden with missiles. To counter these attacks, America's had to activate its anti-missile systems repeatedly. From October 2023 to January 2025, the U.S. Navy fired 120 SM-2 missiles, 80 SM-6 missiles, and a slew of Sea Sparrow missiles just to stop the Houthi onslaught. Military brass have admitted their plan to bring Yemen to its knees isn't working. The Houthis' military strength remains intact, and trying to crush them is costing America big time. The real damage? It's showing in the U.S. stockpiles. Trump's bunker-buster arsenal is running dry. All the ammo America stockpiled over years is vanishing to save Israel. Bunker busters, long-range cruise missiles, air defense missiles, you name it. Trump's team keeps warning him, if war with Iran follows Yemen, the U.S. won't have enough weapons left, especially the high-tech ones built over the last 2 decades. With every strike on Yemen, America's options are shrinking. To control the Middle East, the U.S. has rolled out 3 big guns. The B-2 stealth bomber, operating from Diego Garcia against Yemen and Iran. The THAAD and Patriot missile defense systems, shielding Israel from missiles. And 2 aircraft carriers, boxing in Yemen and Iran. A U.S. carrier battle group is a beast. A 100,000-ton supercarrier with 90 fighter jets and helicopters, a Ticonderoga-class missile cruiser, 4 Arleigh Burke-class destroyers, supply ships, and a nuclear submarine lurking underwater. But Yemen and Iran are proving a massive challenge, especially now that Russia's stepping in. Moscow's warned it won't tolerate an attack on Iran. If Russia joins the fight, America's enemies multiply while its weapons dwindle. That's when China could pounce, boxing Trump in from all sides. Is this proof Iran's strategy to trap the U.S. and Israel in Yemen is working? Has saving Israel exposed America's war machine as vulnerable? Houthi leaders claim the U.S. has only hit civilian targets because it can't take out their military bases. Still, Trump's hell-bent on crushing Yemen. He's made 3 big calls. 1, kicking off a tariff war, everyone knows that. 2, gearing up for full-on attacks on Iran and Yemen. 3, doubling the B-2 stealth bombers at Diego Garcia. Satellite images from April 2, 2025 show Diego Garcia went from 3 B-2s to 6. Trump sent 3 more. Is his grand mission faltering? Is that why he's throwing weapons meant for China and Russia at Yemen? The Houthis have attacked over 100 ships in the Red Sea and Gulf of Aden since November 2023, ships tied to the U.S. or Israel. Now, with heavy hitters like the B-2s, Trump wants to say, enough is enough. When America strikes, it doesn't hold back. It aims to bury its enemies. Right now, the mission is all about saving Israel. But this war's become a nightmare for the U.S., like a snake that can't swallow or spit out its prey. On one side, Trump's desperate to save Israel. On the other, America's weapons stockpiles are running on fumes. The big question: can Trump keep this fight going, or has America's might hit its limit?